Welcome to This Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled you're here today because we're going to take your computer screen and transform it into a vibrant digital canvas. Whether you're just looking to brush up on the basics or maybe you're guiding someone else through their very first steps in digital art, today we are mastering a classic foundational program, MS Paint. We'll go through the entire chapter, line by line, covering all the essentials, and then we'll tackle the questions at the back together. Here is our game plan for today. 1. Welcome to MS Paint. 2. Your digital drawing tools. 3. Selecting and moving art. 4. Editing and resizing pictures. 5. Saving and opening files. And 6. Let's play quiz time. Let's just dive right in. Section 1. Welcome to MS Paint. So, what is it? The really crucial point here is that MS Paint isn't some intimidating, highly complex professional editing suite. Not at all. It's simply a fun, super accessible graphics program designed specifically to let you draw and paint right on your screen, using a whole variety of colors. It really is the perfect little sandbox for digital creativity. And getting it open is a breeze. You just follow 3 simple steps. First, click that Start button down in the corner of your screen. Next, just scroll through your apps to open the Windows Accessories folder. And finally, click on Paint. That's literally it. Your blank canvas will pop right up, totally ready for your ideas. Okay, moving to Section 2, your digital drawing tools. Think of the Home tab as your digital art supply closet, specifically the Tools and Shapes groups. Need to sketch something out? Grab the pencil tool to draw completely freely just by clicking and dragging your mouse. Want to add a title? The text tool lets you type words directly onto your artwork. And hey, if you make a tiny mistake, just grab the eraser tool. It acts exactly like a real rubber eraser to instantly fix things up. Then there's the fill tool, which is incredibly fun, by the way. It works just like spilling a bucket of digital paint into an area to instantly color it in. We also have the magnifier for zooming in and out, and the shapes tool so you can instantly drop in perfect circles, rectangles, and stars without having to draw them by hand. Section 3. Selecting and moving art. Now, if you want to use digital scissors to cut something out or move it around, MS Paint gives you 2 primary choices. You've got the standard rectangular selection tool, which draws a boxy, straight-edged border around your object. But if your drawing is highly detailed or right up next to something else, you can use the freeform selection tool. That one lets you manually trace an irregular shape around exactly what you want to grab. To picture the difference, imagine you want to select a fish you just drew. If you use a wide rectangular box of dotted lines, it's really quick, but it grabs a lot of the blank white space around the fish too. But say you drew a star. By using the freeform tool, you can draw a tight, custom dotted line that traces that irregular star shape perfectly. Once you select it with either tool, you just click and drag the object anywhere else on your canvas. Section 4. Editing and resizing pictures. Let's say you've drawn a beautiful flower, and suddenly you decide you want an entire garden. You definitely don't have to draw it 20 times. To make a copy, just follow these simple steps. First, select your art using one of those selection tools we just talked about. Second, hit the copy command up on the Home tab. Third, click Paste. Instantly, a duplicate appears in the top left corner of your drawing area. Fourth, and finally, just click and drag your brand new duplicate wherever you want it to live. It is wild how fast you can edit things. You can take a yellow banner and duplicate it in seconds. Or what if you have a blue arrow pointing straight up, but you want it pointing down? You just select it, navigate to the image group on the Home tab, click Rotate, select Flip Vertical, and boom, the arrow is completely upside down. You can flip things horizontally like a mirror or rotate them by exact degree angles. It's a total game changer. Section 5, Saving and Opening Files. Saving is absolutely crucial. You don't want to lose your work. By clicking the File tab in the top left and hitting Save, a little dialog box pops up. It's basically just asking you, what do you want to call this and where do you want to keep it? Just type a title into the file name box, maybe something like My First Masterpiece, and click Save. Then tomorrow, when you're ready to keep working, you just go back to the File tab, click Open, and pick your file from the list. Simple as that. All right, Section 6. Let's play. Quiz time. You've walked through all the essential functions of MS Paint, so let's put that new knowledge to the test. We're going to dive into some questions straight from the back of the chapter. Let's see how much you've absorbed. Question 1. Imagine you're working on a highly detailed drawing, and you need to look really, really closely at a tiny detail to fix a pixel. Which of these tools allows you to zoom in and out? Is it A, the pencil tool, B, the magnifier tool, C, the shapes tool, or D, the text tool? If you locked in option B, the magnifier tool, you are absolutely correct. Just like a real magnifying glass, clicking this tool on your canvas zooms you right in for that detailed touch-up work. Excellent. Next up, a true or false question to test your memory on selecting objects. True or false? The free-form selection tool is used to select an object in a rectangular form. Take a second to think about what the words free form sound like. That statement is false. Remember, the free-form tool is specifically for tracing around irregular, unique shapes, like that star from earlier. If you want to grab something in a rigid rectangular box, you would use the rectangular selection tool. The clue really is right there in the name. Okay, let's step it up with an application question, a real-world scenario. Here's the situation. Rohit spent all afternoon drawing a beautiful digital greeting card. He loves it so much he wants a duplicate copy to send to another friend. What tool can he use to copy it without having to draw the whole thing over again? He navigates straight to the clipboard group on the Home tab and use the Copy option. And of course, to make that copy actually show up, he'll immediately follow that by clicking the Paste option. In just 2 clicks, Rohit has perfectly cloned his card. So how does this all come together in everyday use? There's a great lab activity at the end of the chapter where you draw a bright sun and some fluffy clouds. When you think about it, it's not complex at all. You can build it right now just by combining the tools we've learned. You'd use the Shapes tool to drop in the perfect circle for the sun and the rounded shapes for the clouds. You'd use the Pencil tool to draw some birds flying in the distance. And finally, you'd use the Fill tool to instantly pour that bright yellow into the sun and the light blue across the sky. It is all about layering those basic tools. Finally, I want to leave you with this critical thinking puzzle to ponder as we wrap up today's explainer. Samya drew a face using the Pencil tool. But when she tried to color it in using the Fill tool, the color didn't stay inside the face. It poured out and spread all over the entire screen. Knowing how the Fill tool acts like a literal bucket of liquid paint, what tiny mistake did Samya make with her pencil lines? Think about it. If you leave even a 1-pixel gap in your outline, that digital paint is going to leak out everywhere. It's a great reminder to always fully close your shapes. Now that you know exactly how MS Paint thinks, what kind of digital worlds are you going to build? The blank canvas is waiting for you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have fun practicing, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.